What's up everyone, welcome back to another video. Yesterday we got the Subaru running. Today I'm going to do some cleaning. There is a really bad leak, some kind of fluid leak. It's either oil or power steering fluid. I'm not sure 100% on what it is, so we're going to lift the car and clean the bottom end and probably clean the engine bay quite a bit as well. I'm not exactly sure where we're getting our leak from. I just know it's somewhere under, and the oil looks kind of dark. I'm not sure if it's engine oil or power steering fluid or what it is, but we're getting a leak somewhere. So I'm just going to lift the car up and clean everything under. Like that, we'll know exactly what is leaking what once it's clean. Once it's clean, it's going to keep leaking and we'll know exactly where it's coming from. There are other ways we can do this. There's a special liquid that you can buy that you put in your oil, and it doesn't thin it out, do anything wrong to it. It literally just gives it a dye, and then you hit it with a black light and it shines purple, I think. This car needs cleaning anyways. Under the engine bay and under the engine is really dirty. So Purple Power is a degreaser. That's what I use to clean. I'm going to go through the whole engine bay. I used this brush the other day for the wheels and it was way too aggressive. So I'm just going to be using this as my engine bay cleaner, and I'll probably get another one for wheels. I got my GoPro out today, so I will be able to get some better working shots for you guys. That way I'm not constantly worrying about picking up the camera. I can just get clip edits from the GoPro. Hopefully the audio isn't too bad. This is the GoPro Hero Plus, so it's an old GoPro. It worked before for my older vlogs, so it should work right now as well. But hopefully everything works out. So yeah, I kind of forgot this and I sprayed the whole engine bay and I'm kind of worried. Alright, I should have done that a while back. I'm scared to turn on the engine now. I think we're gonna make a heat shield for the turbo. We might make a shield, something just to cover or tuck up all these wires away from the turbo. I don't like that everything's over here. I do have, I think the O2 sensor started melting. One of these clips started melting. It's right here. It's actually for the spark plug. So yeah, one of these clips started melting, so I definitely want to get all those tucked away and zip tied out of the way of the exhaust so they don't keep melting. See, we got another one right here. This is for the fan. It's not that close. It doesn't look like that one was melting, but still it's in there. There's a couple things that I want to button up on the engine bay, but for right now we can go ahead and put the car down. Either way, I think this gasket is still leaking. I'm gonna check and see if those got loose. Right now that the car's up, actually I'm gonna check the up pipe, see if that got loose. Yeah, the gasket on the turbo actually went bad as well. They turned a little bit. They weren't too loose, but they did turn. I'm gonna have to go buy some Loctite and Loctite those down. For now, I'm just gonna do what I can and tighten them. I literally just drove the car to town yesterday, about an hour and a half total, and it seems like they're loose again. So I'm also gonna check the turbo bolts. Those are easy, so I'm gonna do those first, and then I'm going to reach back to that downpipe bolt. Nothing too bad, but it is a little loose. But I will go ahead and tighten that back bolt for the up pipe because the other one did turn, so might as well fix it right now that the car's up. And we will go and get some Loctite later. For right now, we'll make this work. Right now that the car is here, there's one more thing that I want to do, and that is throw the JDM headlights on this car just to see how they look. I know that they don't want to wire in. I know that they won't work, but I want to see what they look like on the car. So I'm gonna do that real quick. So that's what they look like. I can't wire anything in. The harness is completely different. And that's what the USDM one looks like. Like I said, we have these yellow accents and it's just clear over here. What do you guys think? Which side do you guys prefer more? Let me know down in the comment section below. Maybe once I paint the car one color, I'll decide, but right now, friends, I don't like one more than the other. I'm gonna pull off the JDM headlight right now because I can't use it anyways. But yeah, let me know what you guys think down in the comment section below. I don't know which light assembly I like better. All right, so I have this cardboard and this piece of aluminum. What I'm going to try to do, fit the piece of cardboard in here, just mock it up as if it were the aluminum so I could cut it later. But fit it in here, try to cover the turbo and all of the exhaust from hitting any of these sensors, because last time anything melted was the sensor to the injector, which was weird. What I want to do is build a shield from probably around here, like I said, in front of the wastegate and around. Any exhaust gases from, if these bolts come loose again, try to keep them away from all the harness and any sensors because I don't want them melting anything again. I kind of got lucky with the fitment of the cardboard. That's actually really good. That covers this sensor, the harness right here, and yeah, this is exposed, but I can tie these out of the way and everything will be open right there. So I think I'm just gonna cut the same size cardboard of that aluminum and bend it the same way this is right now. Probably bend the ends a little bit just so it doesn't rub up on the plastic intake inlet for the turbo and start chewing into there because it is already going out, so I don't want it to get worse. The way it sits right now shouldn't be too bad. Exactly the way it is kind of how I want it, pushing these hoses out of the way so then any of this exhaust does not get out and start melting anything. That seems like it's going to work well. Now what I'm going to do, okay, so for one, so it's solid, and two, so it's not so sharp, what I'm going to do is flare the edges. I kind of did it there. I just grabbed the pliers and I bit all around the edge. I'm going to go ahead and do that to the rest of this, and we'll throw it on and it should be a lot harder. This is pretty stiff here. That's definitely going to help with the structure of the shield. All right, so more or less there is our heat shield. Like I said, I flared in the insides just so it's a little bit more sturdy, and it really is. So I'm gonna throw this on. I'm gonna find a way to mount it on. I'm not exactly sure how I'm gonna do it. I might just zip tie it to this power steering hose over here. To do that, I'll just drill some holes out. Shouldn't be too hard, but I literally just want the heat to run back and not run forward to the harness and burn anything. All right, so this is what it looks like. It's a flat piece here, bent it back a little bit here, and then bent the tip so it gets behind that. I'm not sure how well you guys can see it, but I cut a piece right there so that this gets inside it and holds the actual heat shield up. Like that, it doesn't sit too far down, rub on this water hose at all. I know that we rolled it, but still, it's a little sharp. It might roll on that water hose, and now it's not going down anymore. One thing that I do have to do is find a way to mount it right there. I think that's a good mounting point. That's not going anywhere. I just want to make sure that it really won't slide around. So like I said, I might just make a hole and zip tie it onto probably this hose. It seems pretty sturdy like that. All right, and that is pretty secure on there. It was secure the way it was, but like I said, I wanted one piece of security more to keep it exactly where I wanted it. Now, my theory is that if we do get an exhaust leak from the turbo, it's going to heat that shield up and it's going to heat that zip tie up, and it is going to melt it. If it's melted, it means I have a bad leak. If it's not melted, if it's holding on, then I know that everything's fine. If it's leaking and it's not melting the zip tie, then these zip ties are solid. But I really think that what it's gonna do is it's gonna create enough heat to melt the zip tie, and then I'm gonna know that I have a really bad leak somewhere in the turbo. I don't have another piece, or else I'd build one over, kind of holding from here to here, and then just build it over, zip tie together. But I don't have a piece, so this is what we're gonna leave for now. I'm really happy with the way this turned out. This is actually really help so the heat doesn't transfer over, one, to the sensor that's right here. I know that people delete those all the time, but that's not going to get into our harness anymore either.
Testing. System ready.
I'm waiting on my well nuts to come in so that we can start working on the exterior of the car. As of right now, I'm content with the way the car is performance wise, so there's nothing that I really feel like I need to do to it. I want to start working on cosmetics. Like I said, I'm waiting on some weld nuts. I just remember we do have the taillights that I want to sand down, and I want to get some of that black off, because I don't mind if it's smoked, but I don't like how dark the taillights are. So we might just work on that one of these days. What do you guys think of that GoPro footage? Do you guys want to see that more? Does it work? Let me know what you guys think down in the comment section below, because I'm actually down to start using the GoPro a little more. It helps when I'm working. So if you guys like it, if you guys think it's cool, let me know. I'll definitely start using it. One thing I just realized is that the E46 still doesn't have an exhaust. Now we have Tristan to weld for us. I don't know, we might just do that one of these days as well. Definitely should go to like Pacific Metal and go pick up like an 8-foot piece of pipe and weld an exhaust, a straight pipe. I don't really care. We'll definitely straight pipe the E46. But yeah guys, that's all I got for today really. I want to test the headlights, clean the engine bay, and a heat shield for that turbo, because I know it's leaking. I can hear a leak somewhere. I don't know if it's right under me. I know that I have a leak under me, but I don't know if it's the turbo, the up pipe, or the leak under me, between the down pipe and the mid pipe. If you guys like the video, go down and hit that like button. Comment down below. I'm always active in the comment section. Hit that subscribe button. I'll see you guys in the next one.